On everybody, a little bit of fashionably late here. Happy Friday, getting you guys geared up for the weekend. I see Elite Hitta is in here and JV. Yeah, JV, I know we were a little late coming in. I just got back at the house actually. It's my in-laws' anniversary, so we went over to their house and brought them their present and all that stuff and said hello to them and wished them a happy anniversary. 44 years today, so congratulations to them. Hey, Caesar, what's going on, bud? John is here. He'll be here in just a minute. He is logged on, so he'll be here in just a moment. Hopefully everybody is having a very good week, and we're going to get you geared up for the weekend. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Thank you for the congrats. Yeah, we hit 400, so we're going to be doing the giveaway tonight. We're going to be doing that drawing at some point this evening. So make sure everybody hangs on, and we'll definitely be doing that giveaway. I got everything geared up, and we'll see how it's going. What's going on, Matt? Brim Bass and Beyond in the house. Cranking and yanking. Cousin Elvis in the house. My cousin, Kyle's in the house. What's going on, cuz? Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Thank you for the congratulations. Hey, Henry, good evening. Not much. What's up with you? Cody, what's going on, bud? Good evening. And Daddy Duck. Hey, Daddy. I know you don't like that. And there's John and Lindia.
Hey, Daddy. What's up, folks? How's everybody tonight?
We've got Big Nail Bunch in the house. Thank you guys for the congrats on the 400. Hello, Jason. Hello, Brent.
Look up, that's a weird beauty.
Just still, Cousin Elvis said you're still tying the ponytail.
What?
Yeah, I was actually. I broke 2 ponytail holders, 2 brand new ones snapped.
You broke them already?
Dude, I get brand new ones. They can't handle it, man. As soon as I pull them around, they snap. What's up, Yee? And Puddle Walker.
That's just fun to say. I mean, let's be honest. That's just fun to say.
And I watched in his video, I don't know if it was his wife or somebody, he caught a fish and they go, if you're going to be yee fishing, you're going to have to go yee. And that woman
every time she was like, yee.
Yee. Yep.
Children too. That was cool.
Yeah, the kids were doing it. Everybody was yee-yeeing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
James.
Cousin Elvis just, my guy. Hello, there you go. Cousin Elvis just jealous he can't have a ponytail.
Puddle Walkers. Daddy Duck.
Oh, that was your mom. Yeah, your mom said you better say yee. Mama's good at yee.
Yee. Everybody just type in yee because it's fun to say. Just say it in your house. Just say it.
It is. Everybody just say yee. There you go. On our next video, we're going to try to yee about every other fish, and then we got to tell them they're grody for old Jake.
That's true. Yeah, Jake broke out the grody.
Yeah, he broke like the 80s slang. Oh, Ben got into it. See, yee, it's fun. Everybody, you got that should have, the next giveaway, it'll be hashtag yee.
Right?
Yes.
Whichever one of us does the giveaway next, so.
Let's get there.
I keep hoping we're going to break 600. I get 592, 593, back to 591. It's just, oh my God, I'm hung right there for a week, it seems like. Yee, I don't guess, have you got your package yet? It said tomorrow, but I didn't know if maybe you got it early. Oh yeah, yee, grody to the max. That must be Jake on the Big Nail Bunch.
It's got to be Jake if he's saying grody.
Oh, there's Kenny.
Oh, Chatterbait in the house.
Chatterbait in the house. Yeah, how you like our outdoor view today? I open the garage doors till it gets dark. Lindia blocked the view of Abiaka Place. Move your head. There's the entrance to where Adam lives back in Abiaka Place. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, I know the feeling, SWC. I am hung too. Oh, wait, that didn't sound right.
Yeah, no, that didn't sound right.
What was I hung on? What's he even referring to?
Your ponytail.
My ponytail? That's a back
Ponytail.
beard. And speaking of which, we had the conversation, which is better, a back beard or like a daddy duck beard? Okay, yesterday a mosquito was on my back and I actually give it the horse tail and said, and ponytailed it off my back. They can't do that with a beard.
Maybe they can if it's right here.
They could get a skeeter on the front with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, we'll get him to 600 after I get there.
What's up, Doc? You look so serious.
I'm trying to look at the
Oh.
line on YouTube, but it ain't working.
You're right, Daddy
That
Duck. I was
serious?
hung on
That serious?
592.
I couldn't hear what he said.
Oh, sorry.
What?
It's just not working for me. I don't know why. Hey, Mark.
Oh, Brim Bass and Beyond's got a couple burner accounts. He'll get you over 600. I guess that, well, he's going to need what, like 160 burner accounts?
Do you really have burner accounts?
See, that just like we were talking about.
We were
Doc.
talking about that the other day.
Yeah, me and Doc thinking about becoming trolls on the side because it sure seems fun. But see, I would mess up and say a joke I've already said. See, somebody would peg me.
Yeah, somebody. I could probably pull it off, but I think somebody would probably peg you pretty quick.
Or I'd write in for on, or what's the other one? Food for good, and then they'd have me.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many times I write food instead of good.
Food, good.
Food night, Doc.
Food night.
Mark J. Larson. I'm so ready to see a picture of him wearing his super clean hat.
Oh, did you send it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I sent a package to Mark, one to Brim Bass and Beyond, and one to Yee Yee Fishing. They all should get there. It said Saturday, so maybe tomorrow they'll all start getting it.
Mailed it Monday or Tuesday. Was it Monday?
Oh, look at JV. He's not going to use any of his burner accounts on us.
What? That's not nice.
Yeah, he'll save it so he can meet some women in other countries.
He's spoken.
He's not. Nah, he can't do that no more.
Well, we know how he rolls. Oh, you got a shirt that says Yee Yee, do you?
I want a Yee Yee shirt.
I want a Yee Yee decal, the big double Y. Y.
So the other day, what was it? Yesterday, Lindia and John and I went out and we did some saltwater fishing, and it sucked.
It was fun, but the fishing wasn't good.
Yeah, fishing was terrible.
Dude, I didn't take any pictures of that blue water, man. That blew me away when that tide came in.
When it was high tide and we were on our way back in?
We fished kind of like your darker ocean water for the first 3 or 4 hours. And when the tide came around, I'm not exaggerating, that color of on your screen right now under the 400 subscriber, it was between that and Doc's lights. What?
Same color as your shirt.
Yeah, it was the greenest, bluest, clearest water.
It was beautiful.
Ben, we didn't catch
nothing, Ben.
anything. Lindia had one snook hit early morning, got off at the boat, and it was pretty much dead the rest of the time. We couldn't get him to bite. I'm sure if we had some live bait, we probably would have got some. But Lindia got 2 blow ups. I got 2 hits. But just it was tough, and tide wasn't right. Time of day wasn't right. So we're gonna head back out there. But like John was saying, that the water in the area that we were fishing up in up near the Jupiter Inlet, and it's crazy. Like when you go out that particular area where we were fishing, and it's low tide, that water is like, it's like sweet tea.
It was sweet tea to start.
Yeah.
And then it turned to swimming pool.
We went to
and then you get, once that tide comes in from the inlet and you start coming back, when we came back, that water is I mean, like you guys see the color that I use, and that's the reason why I use that color is because that's the water. It is that clear. You can see right down to the bottom. I mean, it is like gin clear and just like teal blue. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we were fishing the rising tide instead of the falling tide, which I think kind of makes a difference.
Yeah, no.
But
I think if we go back out there and we catch the falling tide early morning, like when we got there, but it's the falling tide, I think we'll have better luck, and we'll definitely bring the cast net some bait, and we'll see if we can get some snook, and then hopefully I'll have a little bit more time because I know I had to leave a little early, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more time and we can go hit the Hope Sound Flats in that area. That's a great area up that way.
And yes, Henry, it's where the river comes out there and hits the salt water. Yeah, it's
yep. We went out of Burt Reynolds Park.
And everybody knows I was so excited to make a video because if I'm leaving Burt Reynolds Park, it's nothing but eastbound and down and Burt Reynolds comments. We had it set up all day. We were going to make Burt Reynolds comments, but we'll have to do it next time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kenny. It's the Loxahatchee River. That's what makes that tea color.
But we did have the cool encounter. We're fishing along, and every once in a while, we think it was jacks busting on bait, big ones. Yeah. We look up, and the bait looked like 100 bait were jumping away from something, but they were coming straight at the boat. If they wouldn't have stopped, they wouldn't get within 15 feet of the boat jumping. I thought the bait was coming in the boat. Yeah. But right beside the boat, I don't know what those two big fish were, but it was like shark attack. It was just, and we were all trying to throw in there, and it just couldn't get them to bite.
Yeah, no, and we were right on the outside edge of them. Right on the outside edge. We couldn't quite get to where they were, even though the bait was coming towards the boat. We just couldn't quite get there quick enough as they were feeding, so we kind of missed that bite. Yeah, Henry, you're right. It's the Hope Sound Flats right there off of US 1. Yeah, you drive if you're driving down US 1, you're heading north. Yeah, you definitely drive by it every day. That's we didn't get to hit that area. We're definitely going to hit that area the next time that John and Lindia head down this way. We're going to hit the Loxahatchee where we were first thing in the morning, and then we're going to head over to the Hope Sound Flats. So we'll be bringing you guys, Coastal Fever and SWC little saltwater adventure video, hopefully in the very near future.
I think Jake's asking me, how was that, John? It was, that's exactly how it was.
There was a whole lot of bait fish. I looked up the Indian River too, up towards Sebastian Inlet, and that looks pretty good up that way too.
Yep.
And yes, Kenny, we've had bass jump in the boat out on Okeechobee. Be fishing along and hear, go, look in the back of the boat, and there'll be a 2-pounder back there flopping around. We had it happen on a day we weren't catching because the boat got like 2 that day and was beating us. Yeah. I was like, man, the boat is beating us today.
We've had a bluegill and a crappie too, I think.
Yeah, I caught a crappie in the trim of the motor. Went back there to clean out grass and stuck my hand down and it started moving. I thought it was a snake, and it was a big crappie wedged between the motor and the boat.
One of the first times when I was younger, I ever went out crappie fishing out on Lake Okeechobee. And I was with my buddy and his little brother. And I want to say I was in my 20s. And we had my dad's boat. We brought it out there. And we put in right there at Okeechobee. Went out. And we were having a pretty good day. And I want to say we got like, at that point in the morning, I think we had like maybe 12, 20. And I didn't have a cooler. And, you're in your 20s. I didn't have a cooler.
Right.
So we put them on a stringer. Right?
Right.
And my buddy had put the stringer at the back of the boat. So you know where this is going.
Yeah.
So we're not catching anything. We decide to move spots. Now we're in the river where we fish. So we're just moving up a little bit. So I was like, all right, let's move up. Let's move up. I crank the boat up, start, go to hit the gas just a little bit, and it starts going, and all of a sudden it stops. I was like, what the heck? All right, hold on. Start up, starts up again, go. Nothing. I'm like, what the heck? And all of a sudden my buddy goes, the stringer! Looks back there. Dude, we chopped up like almost half of those damn crappie.
Chum in the water.
We chummed it up. I mean, and all I could do was laugh, and his little brother was laughing. He was mad. My buddy was mad. He's like, God dang it, you want to... I'm like, yeah, it's all right. But we managed to catch a lot more that day. We probably would have had a good 40 fish in the boat, and we only ended up coming home with about 20, you know.
But yes, Brim Bass and Beyond, I'm excited to hear about your big saltwater trip. And the spoonbill yee caught. That is the freakiest looking fish I've ever seen in my life.
Was that thing not cool?
That's freaky.
Those things are cool looking. They look prehistoric.
I don't think it reminds me of like an old cartoon, some big nosed old cartoon. That's weird. Yeah, that's a strange fish.
What was that thing we saw beside the dock that somebody had caught and it was dead?
Yeah, what was the thing we saw dead floating dock that?
Oh, hogfish.
Hogfish?
Or hog snapper. Hog snapper.
Hog snapper? Okay,
Yeah.
it looked the color of a snapper. That's what I thought it was at first.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The hog snapper, most of the time when you're catching hog, you're spearing them. When you're catching hog snapper, you're spearing them. So more than likely, the guys that got that, they were probably, if I had to guess, just based on the time of year it is, bet you they were diving for lobster because it was just mini season. And then I bet they were out there and saw some hog snapper and speared the hog snapper, cleaned it right there at the dock, and just threw, the leftovers right there in the water by the boat ramp.
That's why.
Yeah, those hog snapper are freaking delicious. Oh my God, are they good?
Snapper is too, yeah.
You see that Daddy Duck said he had a stringer tied to him and a gator got a hold of it. He had to cut the stringer.
Oh yeah, no, I would have too.
And yes, Brim Bass and Yee, I've seen those before. I know they get a lot bigger.
Are you going offshore, Brim Bass and Beyond, or?
Oh yeah, if it's a big deep sea, it'll be some offshore.
Sea? Oh, okay. He didn't say deep sea, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he went. Matt went.
No, he's got a big one planned, a big offshore.
He said saltwater.
Nice.
He thought offshore.
Oh, okay.
A big saltwater adventure coming. No, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it said offshore.
That's what I was wondering.
And you need to go to Donkey Land when they're biting. That's a dream come true as well.
Some snapper, yeah, snapper.
Yeah. Speaking of Donkey Land, I know we were planning on going Monday, but
Crankin though, he's probably talking about how much he loves clam and snapper. I'm sure there's a motive behind his comment. Love me some snapper.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do Donkey Land on Monday. It's
wait a minute. I don't think we're going. What's Kenny said? After I shite myself first.
Yeah, right.
I missed the first part of that.
I think Kenny's referring to
cutting the stringer.
Stringer comment.
Yeah, that was one of them up north gators, though, probably, Kenny. It wasn't a Florida daddy. Oh, I know there is, Elvis. I could just tell by the way you wrote it. It had a little bit of sarcasm in there or something. I could just see it.
Why are you not going with us Monday, Doc?
Well, we ain't going Monday. Are we? We ain't made plans. Anyway, what was your excuse?
Work.
You got to go Monday?
Yep.
That's a good place for you.
It's back to the grind.
Oh, it may be surf fishing or something. Not sure what they're going to want to do yet. Oh, okay. Very cool.
Oh, nice.
That will be interesting.
Surf fishing is fun. One of my favorite things to do down here come like February is surf fishing for pompano with the pompano rigs and sand fleas. Oh, that's a lot of fun.
How do you stay on the board when you get one?
Balance. Yeah.
Can you shoot the tube while you're hooked to a fish, or the pipe while you're hooked to a fish?
Every time, because I'm talented.
Is that what pulls you through the pipe? Is the
Okay? Yeah, you use the fish to bring you through.
Yeah, that's what I always was curious about surf fishing, is how they stayed on that board and caught fish. Whose nose is growing?
Dogs.
If only LOL, I'm not ready for this vacation week to end. Oh, your cousin been on vacation?
Yeah, he's been catching some really nice bass. He's been sending me some photos. They've been catching some good ones.
Very cool.
Where's that at?
Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, their water's not 96 degrees.
Yeah, I've seen some others up that way, and they're on fire right now.
Oh,
that was like yesterday. I put my feet in the water to cool them off, and I think it was about cooler before I did it. I mean, the water was warm. We were going to go swimming, Doc. After we talked to you, we were going to hit the sandbar, swim in that pretty water. I looked at the clock, and it was like 20 to 5, and I was like, oh, man, if we wait, we're going to be in 5 o'clock traffic. I said, let's make a break and try to beat it. And it was still bad coming out of there.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was.
Finesse is sitting line anywhere.
Henry asks, have you finished by PBG Mall? No, you know what? I have not fished over there. I've heard it's really good. Years ago, when I was younger, all back there by the Palm Beach, the Gardens Mall, that all used to be lakes before they built like La Posada and all that stuff over there. Those lakes we used to fish when we were kids. I mean, I'm talking 10, 12, 13 years old, just running back there and fishing and catching big bass back there. I haven't been back by the mall, but I've heard over there in downtown Gardens, in some of those spots, there's some big bass there. So I definitely want to go explore that and do a video just hitting that area up. So. Yeah, I definitely want to try it. I know you want to try it. Maybe we can head over there together and bust it up, see what we can get.
No, you're bad luck.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
We catch more without you. No, I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, we'll have to go.
No, it was hot. I mean, John, it was hot.
It was hot yesterday. Yeah,
when we were out there.
It got hot.
I'm not lying. It was hotter than a spoon at Hunter Biden's house. I mean, it was hot.
Let me add the flame to that.
Yeah.
Now, I guess I need a little butane torch.
I mean, it was there was no wind. The fishing conditions just weren't great. What are you going to do?
It's fun though. Oh, and you thought the jet skis and boats were out when we took you to the dock. Oh,
were they mad after I left?
Oh, 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes after you left, they poured in.
I
mean, but don't get me wrong, it was cool. I mean, we had a great time. I won't go back swimming, and that water was so freaking clear. That blew me away. You know, the Gulf, that's what it looked like over at Siesta Key, was ever bit that clear. But that was pretty cool the way it rolled in there, because that was the same water we drove through that we came back a couple hours later, and it was like going in a swimming pool.
Yeah, now there's another sandbar that is on the way over to the Hope Sound Flats.
Right.
That obviously we didn't see, but that's the sandbar that I prefer to go to. It's a much better sandbar than the one that we drove by. So the next time we go, we'll make it a plan to kind of hit the tides right and go fish in the area that we were, and then hit up Hope Sound Flats, and then come back and hit up that sandbar. And that area gets like just that clear. And that sandbar is much bigger and a lot more fun.
Yeah. Let me answer Yee Yee. Yee Yee, Donkey Land is in Florida. You get on the yellow brick road, and when you see the road to Oz, take a left, and it's just right up the street.
Yeah, we don't. We're kind of secretive about Donkey Land.
Not too bad. It's in Central Florida. Hell, I'll narrow it down. It's in Central Florida.
Southern Central Florida.
But for a charter with small water charters, you can get a driving. We will drive you to Donkeyland. That's what it costs to find out exactly where it is a charter with small water charters.
Fellow YouTubers get a discount.
Yep, subscriber discounts.
Subscriber discounts.
Oh, Dorothy isn't going anywhere near Kansas there, Chatterbait. I got an aunt named Dorothy, and then I think of the Twister movie, the little thing, wasn't that the little robot thing they put out in the tornado? Didn't they name it Dorothy?
Yeah, like Dorothy 2 or Dorothy 1 or something like that.
I think the first one was Dorothy, and then it got trashed, and then Dorothy 2 came out, and then 3.
Right.
I don't know. They could have started with Dorothy 5 and then go backwards. That would mess it all up.
Kyle said he'll remember that in November. No, we can head up that way, Kyle, if you want.
See, Doc knows the way, dang it.
And hopefully Kyle's here when I actually have the time off in November.
Oh, hold the phone while we're talking about Doc going to Donkeyland. We haven't had a live.
Phone.
We haven't had a live since that happened. Okay, folks. In our last live, we talked about going fishing with Doc here.
Yeah.
So what was it, Sunday evening when I sent you a text? Didn't we go Monday?
Yes.
Right. I sent Doc a text about 6 o'clock in the afternoon and said, we are going to HW in the morning. Are you in? HW stands for Headwaters. He knows it stands for Headwaters. HW in no way possibly is the initials of Donkeyland. No way. But anyway, Doc sends me a text at about 4:30 in the morning. I'm heading out. I was like, cool, we're leaving. So we're doing about our thing and going on. We're running a few minutes late. So I called Doc and I said, hey, we're meeting at the ramp at 6:30. So we're going to be a little bit late. Take your time. He goes, oh, yeah, I'm going to take my time. So we go over towards the east.
I even slowed down.
Right. So we go over, me and the Lindy end up over on the East Coast, over by Fort Pierce, and we got to get on 95 and roll north. We get off at 95, and you got to go through this little town to get out to Headwaters. So I called Doc. Now, couldn't get him on the phone, which is funny because you can get a signal at Headwaters. Now, you can't get a signal at Donkeyland, but you can get a signal at Headwaters. Doc don't have a signal. So I try again. We play phone tag a little bit. He finally calls me. I was like, man, we're coming through the little town. I'll be there shortly. Oh, I just pulled up to the boat ramp. Okay, then, Doc, we're right behind you. We come rolling in at the boat dock at Headwaters. I look around and there's no dock truck at Headwaters. I said, well, maybe he drove his wife's truck or something. So I called Doc. Where you at, Doc? Doc says, I'm sitting at the boat dock. I was like, no, you're not. He goes, yes, I am. I was like, what boat dock? Doc says, Donkeyland. I said, Doc, we're at Headwaters. Now, the funniest part of this, as the crow flies, Doc was only 8 miles away.
8 miles. Right? That's it.
As the crow flies. But as you have to go driving a vehicle, it was 52 minutes, wasn't it, Doc?
Yep.
52 minutes for him to come back around and get over to the other side. So me and Lindy went out and fished for 52 minutes and came back and picked him up. But yeah, Doc drove to the wrong lake.
I don't know why, because I read it. I mean, I read it and I knew in my head that night, Headwaters. But when I got up in the morning, Donkeyland. And I left, and we had company over that night, and we had a whole bunch of things going on. I don't know. I got confused. And,
okay, well, oh, I'm sorry.
And as I'm driving there, and I should have known something was up when I sent John a text at 4:30 in the morning and said,
I'm
heading
leaving.
out now. I'll see you when I get there. And then he sends a text back, all right, we're leaving at 5. Right there should have been a red flag for me because it takes both of us the same amount of time
To get to Headwaters.
out to get to Donkeyland.
No, to get to Headwaters. It takes you longer to get to Donkeyland.
Right, but when you said you were leaving a half hour after I was to get to Donkeyland, that should have been a red flag to me saying, wait, hold up. Something ain't right.
And then when I told you I was driving through the little town, there's no little town you go through near Donkeyland.
Right. So he's like, we're driving through a little town now. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, yeah, all right, yeah, no, that's cool. All right, I'm here. And then it didn't even register.
You should have heard, wait a minute, you should have heard the profanity that come out of my cell phone when Doc realized he was at the wrong lake. Oh, it was like a cartoon. I held the phone away, and it was just, I swear, if you could have looked at my phone, it was going, whoa, whoa, it was pulsing.
Because I knew at that point, I was like, bleep and bleep, I'm only like 8 miles away, but I got to get in the truck and drive 50 minutes up and around to get back to Headwaters.
Yeah, bleep, 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 50 minutes.
Yeah. 2, blank, blank, bleep, yeah.
All right, hold on, wait. We got to go back here. Brim Bass and Beyond. He's never been to Donkeyland, but he's watched enough SWC videos that he knows where it is. I'll bet you would not make it down the dirt road till you thought you were lost.
Yep.
I mean, he could, if he got that close, once he gets on the dirt road, what do you think, Chatterbait? I think somewhere on that dirt road he would go, this can't be right. This can't be right.
This isn't right.
There's no lake on this road.
And listen, I got some great footage coming down the dirt road that morning of a whole bunch of deer and turkey and everything. Like, it would have made for a great video had we been fishing there.
And yes, Crankin, he's a teacher. He's teaching our youth, but he's not a geography teacher, so we're golden.
I don't teach that.
But, okay, Floridians, I guess because this is flat ground, everything's got to be north, south, east, or west. You can't talk to a person like, oh, on the east side of the lake, north side of the lake. I'm from North Carolina, dude. It's like over that hill, down in the, downhill that way. We don't know no east. We can't see the sun, but like 8 hours or 7 hours of the day, so we don't know any of that.
I know John always gives me crap when I tell him, oh, like when we were meeting at the boat ramp to go fishing in the saltwater on Thursday, I said, you're going to want to go to the east ramp of Burt Reynolds Park and not the west ramp. The west ramp is reserved for the bigger boats. We want to go to the east side for the smaller boats. He goes, you damn Floridians with your east and west.
But do you realize how excited I got when you told me we were going to the east side of Burt Reynolds Park? I was like, eastbound and down, son. The video is writing itself right here.
I know. Too bad we couldn't catch any fish, but we will. We'll make
that
eastbound and down Burt Reynolds.
And yes, Kenny, about the time he knocks the bumper off the back of his truck, he's going to think, maybe this isn't the right road.
Or gets a gator tied around the axle of the boat trailer.
Yeah, or you hear something, you look, and you're dragging a gator on the boat trailer. And then our buddy Bo Wagner hit one of the holes and ripped the axle clean out from under his mud boat trailer. I don't mean warped it up. I don't mean warped it, bent it, but it snapped it clean up.
Wow.
He bungee corded it back on to get to the boat ramp, and his daddy brought him an axle all the way out there.
And that dirt road, just to give you an idea of how, bad I screwed up, okay? The dirt road to Donkeyland is 12 and a half miles, okay? It's a 12 and a half mile dirt road, one way.
Right. And it's hell way. I mean, it's a rough dirt road and dusty. Florida dusty.
And so I have to drive 12 and a half miles down it to get to the ramp. Then I realize, wrong ramp, 12 and a half miles back. And then the dirt road to get to Headwaters is 6. So I'm down 6 miles on that one. Oh, there's my baby.
Hey.
There's Ken's.
Hey, Kinsley. Wait a minute. Number 2's coming. There's no way it's only one.
No, she was here. She just hightailed it. She was like literally like right there.
She wanted me to come back in, but I said no.
So, and she left the door open, so I don't know where she went. So yeah, so I totaled it up. I drove almost 40 miles on dirt roads that day.
And anybody that doesn't know about a Florida sand dirt road, the dust that comes up, if you've seen High Plains Drifter, when we look up and see a car coming down the dirt road, I always end up going, because that's what it looks like. It's something from an old Western. It's just I mean, it's bad.
Oh, you should have seen the dust and dirt that was like on the truck, on the wheels, on the rims.
I mean, the funniest part is, what year is that truck?
2020.
Okay, I know you just bought it. My 2004 loves that dust.
It was funny, John. Like when I got home, like literally in the rim of the tire, the backside, driving down 95, doing 80 miles an hour, still had dust just sitting there.
Okay.
Like sitting there.
I'll beat that. Out here beside the house where I park the boat in the truck, where I rinse them off all the time, we have probably gained 3 inches of property on the other side of the road. You can see where, I mean, I pull stuff off, like here's a little donkey land in the yard. Here's a little bit of Headwaters in the yard. So if there's like a murder and they have to track the dirt down, oh yeah, that driveway's full of geology DNA.
Yeah, Kenny, the new truck was loving it. Actually, I will say this. That truck handles that dirt road very well. Very well.
And I will say, and Lindia is my witness, we have hit 70 miles an hour with the boat behind us on that dirt road.
Oh, I was doing 60 on the way out just to try and make up some time to get back to Headwaters.
That's what's funny. There's a couple places, if you catch it, now they scrape it like every day.
Yeah.
If you catch it when we're getting rain like we do now, when they scrape it and it turns hard, it's like concrete. I mean, you can, but then it starts washboarding, and the drier it gets bugga. And then there's just these holes that just come out of nowhere and just eat you.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a hard time hauling butt out of there, because it was, I mean, it looked like it was just graded and it was pretty packed, and boy, I cruised out of there. I mean, I got off that road really quick.
In Chatterbait, you play hell trying to mount Hedrick, just so you know. I would fight you. I would fight you all the way.
See that right there? That's what would happen.
What?
Yeah, Kyle, it's,
yeah, you see up here, that'll make people in NASCAR scared. So do not talk. Well, I can't get it. My noose hanging from my door.
You got it. You got it.
Close enough. That'll bring a NASCAR team down. So we can't build any race cars in here.
NASCAR.
Yeah, Kenny, it's just bad, Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't get a lot of ruts like we did back.
Not a lot of ruts on that road.
I think it takes a hill for water to run down to make a rut. In North Carolina, you get big ruts across the road. Here, it just gets the damn washboard. That my truck, I have rattles in places. We can be on a smooth damn road and there's shit vibrating and rattling. It rattles. Yeah. Donkeyland claimed. Let me do my victims. It claimed leaf spring on the trailer. It got my fuel gauge because it died on Donkeyland. We lost a spare tire off the trailer, mount, rim, bolts, hub, everything. Just left. I don't know where it went.
We never saw it.
That's about most of it. We had a buddy who kicked a rock up on his trailer and it hit his big nice depth finder on his boat and cracked the screen. So.
Yeah.
The first time I drove out there to meet you guys, I was actually not in.
Oh, I know, Kenny. I know, Kenny, but not to interrupt. I knew you weren't going to try to mount me. I'd hope not. I knew you were talking about the.
No,
I
that'd be
knew you
weird.
were talking about the sand pile. Go ahead.
But
You're
the
too
first
fat to
time
mount me.
The first time I drove out there to meet you guys at Donkeyland, or the first trip that we took at Donkeyland, I had actually driven. I didn't have my truck at that time. I drove my wife's Durango.
Right.
And came out there, and it was pretty bad that day. The first time we went out there, I mean, it was just like a washboard almost the entire way out. I'm like the whole way out.
Yeah.
Doc, you ought to see it when I meet charters that, don't know me, don't know where we're going. I pull up at the Pilot gas station and say, follow me. I mean, I say we got to go down this dirt road, but the road gets, and I've had many people get to the end and they're kind of easing out of their truck. I'm like, it's okay. But that's why I think you don't get much trouble people messing with your vehicle, because that's a long way to go to look to see if there's something you can break into. That's a long.
Very true.
All right, Kenny, I think we're going to go out tomorrow evening. We talked about going in the morning, but neither one of us wanted to get up early. So I think we're good. It's a slight chance of thunderstorms tomorrow evening.
Yeah, I'm staying up till 10 o'clock and then getting up at 4.
That just wears me out.
Yeah.
What's up, Rob?
Where are you guys thinking about going tomorrow?
Maybe Headwaters or Donkeyland or something. We ain't 100% sure. Headwaters, I guess, are you supposed to be off the water, like an hour after sunset?
Yes,
Are you?
Headwaters, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Donkeyland, we can stay till darker, but usually once it gets dark, hell, I can't see. I'm ready to go anyway.
100 degrees tomorrow over in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's been hotter. Dude, it's been hotter up there than it is here. I saw somebody talking about it's like 103, and I was like, wow. And everybody, oh, don't go to Florida. You're going to burn it. Yeah.
Hi, Rob.
Actually, you know what? Let's see if JV or Rob wants to jump in, see if they want to come on in.
Is it giveaway time yet?
I'll tell you what. Let's do about 15 more minutes, and we'll bust out that giveaway. What do you think?
Oh, that'd be fine. But for some reason in my editing, I don't know what I did, but there's no clock on the computer right now. I don't know what time it is.
What'd you do?
I don't know. There it is. I got it. 8:45.
Only supposed to be in the 80s tomorrow over by Charlie and Melissa.
That's because that's New Mexico. The aliens are going to have a big mothership over there or something.
Matt says it was 102 there yesterday up in Alabama.
Look at your cousin, 72 in Ohio. Whose birthday? Tell her happy birthday.
All right. Look at this guy. Hold up. Here we go. Who's that guy?
Look at that, JB.
Are you still eating cherries?
Are you still eating those cherries?
I just finished the bag.
Does the word cherry slushy out your butt tomorrow?
I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. I can stay home all day.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Hey, Alicia.
Alicia, how's it going?
So what, was your hair a mess? You got a toboggan on.
Bad hair day.
Bad hair day.
Toboggan?
No, it's a little chilly, so I had to put on my brand new JV Outdoors beanies now for sale.
Whoa.
This video is brought to you by JV Outdoors.
Here's new. Oh, so that is your, oh my God, that's the Beanie Baby Face Squad.
Oh,
now we got a new one.
The Beanie Baby Face.
112 yesterday out in Cali, according to Henry.
That's why I don't live in Cali.
Exactly. Wow.
Well, that and a million other reasons, but that's one of them.
Yeah. I was thinking that's your number one reason, JJ.
Henry, you're not anywhere near those wildfires, are you?
I thought Henry said he drove by. Was that not Henry that drives by Hope Sound every day?
I don't know. He just said he was in Cali. It was 112. Maybe he's just stating a fact. I don't know.
Maybe he's like a Siri. Hey, Henry, how warm is it going to be in California tomorrow? 112.
California. That's right, Kyle. California.
See, somebody done put the Babyface Posse, but now it's the Beanie Babyface Posse.
Beanie Babyface Posse.
Next to this, I'm waiting on the JV bobblehead. That's going to be the one.
Oh, I want one. JV, I'm gonna put it right back here. I'll take off the Coastal Fever logo hat. I'll put the JV bobblehead right back here.
That would be probably my $1 million thing. You know, all the fishing lures, the merch and all that stuff. I'll make a bobblehead and sell 1 million of those stupid things.
you with the scrubs that you got on right now with just a little beanie cap.
Actually, that sounds pretty good.
And it rotates.
I'll only take a 5% royalty on it.
It shakes and it says something different, like I love jerky, I love beer, and then a proverb or something off the blue. Yeah, I love ice cream.
And cherries.
I love cherries.
Bobblehead or belly bobble.
Yeah, instead of the neck wobbling, it would do it right at the waist. Yeah, it'd be like a waist wobble. Woggle.
Anyone have any tips on using big finesse worms? I always Carolina rig them and just drag them across the bottom. Sometimes I'll jerk them a little bit just to bounce them off the bottom a little bit, but usually, especially if I'm on rocks or something, because that's where I use big finesse stuff. Is like on rock plays.
I think that's funny. Doc just made a video about big worms, and his cousin just asked, "Does anybody have any tips?"
Shows your cousin watches your videos.
No, he did. Actually, he watched the video and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to try out." I think it was one of the Zoom bigger worms, and pulled in a really nice fish. But JB, you'd probably be better to give him a little bit of advice for where he fishes, because he's in Ohio. Down here in Florida, fishing those finesse worms or big finesse worms is a little different for us down here than it is up north. We got so much like grass and just like muck and everything on the bottom of all of our lakes and everything down here.
I don't use worms very often. I mean, if I'm using worms,
Doc, I just sent you what Chatterbait Kenny just sent me.
No, he sent that to me too.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I would finesse with lizards and use bullet weight and retrieve slowly.
Hang on, we got to share this one with JV.
Later, Matt.
All right, Matt. Have a good night.
I'll send it to you as well, JV. I'll share what Chatterbait Kenny just sent me.
Oh, no. I don't know what phone it's going to come in on.
Oh, my God. I
bought a new phone today because, this one's cracked and taking a couple swims and falling out of tree stands. So I finally bought a new phone, and I don't know if it's working or not.
You're not missing anything, JB, really.
Yeah, try a big shake. I said it depends on what you're fishing there. That's the difference there. I mean, if you're fishing, like I said, if I'm using like I'm fishing rocky bottoms, and I'm actually probably going to be catching more smallmouth than I am largemouth with them. But I put them on a Carolina rig and just drag them slowly across the rocky bottom because they just bounce off the rocks and jump up and down for you. You don't even have to jerk usually or anything like that. It does all the work for you. Now, if you're going through weeds or something like that, I mean, obviously you can go with the old-fashioned Texas rig but you're going to be catching a lot of. I just always topwater weeds. That's just all. I don't like getting into the weeds, except for maybe a weedless jig.
Reef Robert wants you to post your number here on JV. Let's see if it works.
My number is, what's John's phone number? Just a second.
No, it's in a couple of his videos. So I mean, book a charter.
Oh, why would you send that to me?
It's not even 9 o'clock, and we've already gone off the rails.
I was trying to give fishing advice. That's what I've been doing, Alicia. Except for right now, I just got bogged down at work. We just picked up a whole new string. Like, oh my gosh! Like I am so booked. I don't know what I'm going to do. I had a lot of other trips I was planning this year, but I don't know what's going to happen. They won't let me take a vacation.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, there's John.
That is the truest form of John I have ever seen. I always knew he was a big donkey.
He keeps that in the boat, by the way. Lindy is not even like fazed by it. How's that smell? Because that thing's been sitting in there for a minute.
Hey, I keep it in the boat. You never know when you need. Because to catch a donkey, you must be the donkey.
Yee said nothing is truly weedless.
Now I need to fix my ponytail. I know Cousin Elvis has got something to say about that.
Nothing is. I don't know. Weedless jigs do pretty good, but yeah, no matter what, especially if it's mossy, I don't care how weedless you get it. The moss is gonna wrap around it. Now, if you are just going through grass or something, yeah, weedless jigs and stuff work just fine. Most of the time. But yeah, moss. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, there's no.
He always looks like that. Reef Roberts, how many times I use that joke? Man walks into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you want, jackass?" He says, "I'll take a vodka." Okay. He says, "Hey, bartender, what do you want, jackass?" And so that goes on all night till I lean over to the guy and goes, "Why do you let him talk to you like that?" He looked over and goes, He always calls me that."
Is he a Democrat? Yeah.
No cranking and yanking. I don't need barrettes or berets, purple ones or whatever. No, I wear just a rubber hair tie stretchy tape. No raspberry berets. No, none of that. Not even the kind you buy at a secondhand store. Don't even bring me that raspberry beret. Oh, look at that. That was a Prince damn notion there.
Yep.
Vic now wants to look you're a Democrat.
Am I a Democrat? Who's a Democrat? The donkey?
Yeah, no, because you had the donkey head. Or the donkey
you want to see when I wear that with my Trump hat that has the hair in it on top of the donkey head? It really gets comical.
I'm still new to artificial. Wasn't catching anything on chatters or spinner baits. Then find out I needed to add a trailer. Still got to try catch something on them. You really don't have to add a trailer. It does help.
And I suggest a bruiser bait trailer or crawl, just to say it.
They're pretty good. They don't sponsor me, so they're all right.
Speaking of which, have you tried any of the bruiser bait yet, JB?
I literally got home this morning. As I was telling them while you were off playing with your donkey head, work absolutely is killing me lately. We picked up like so many new hospitals, and work is just absolutely beating me down.
Well, that's important.
Yes, work is important.
Playtime will always come around.
Speaking of work, I don't want to go back. I mean, I do.
Okay. We always brag about, and people say stuff of not working. You know, we got rental properties. You know, rent comes in on the 1st. We were all giddy today. Oh, it's almost rent day. You know how it's almost like payday. One of our renter calls and pays. Well, the other one calls me. I was like, cool, he's going to pay. No, his first words, we just got home and it's 95 degrees in the house. I was like, he's single daddy with 2 little twin babies. I was like, let me make a phone call. Had to get our air conditioner girl over there. She fixed it up. A couple $100 later, they got cool air in the house again.
Let's see. I only ever have luck on soft plastics. Yeah, chatterbaits are actually my favorite. I nail more fish with a chatterbait. Except for I came across these new square bills that are pretty awesome. I actually caught some smallmouth bass in Wisconsin last weekend with them. Yeah, they come from the same company that sells these beanies.
Yeah.
Name was Plug. Go ahead. Go on.
I plug the hell out of myself. I don't care. I'm trying to
Are
make
your
some money.
waters stained clear? What kind of waters do you have, Alicia?
Actually, I fished her waters.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
here's the deal, Alicia. Yeah, those Kentucky waters are pretty dark. Don't be going out there with like a chartreuse or a white bait. You should be using like a black and blue or a green pumpkin or something darker.
I disagree. Chartreuse.
Have you, JB? Have you tried this thing here? This Jabberjaw?
No, I haven't, but I think I got like something almost exactly similar in my monster bass.
Now, I just got this. I can't remember. I think it was either in the Monster Bass box or the
That's what he just said. JB got one in his monster bass bag too, he said.
But this one here, it's got this, the bill on it is like a chatterbait. So it'll go back and forth. Is that kind of like one of the ones you have?
No, but I don't even know why you would need that, because with a square bill, they already chatter. That's how they swim.
I haven't tried this bait yet. I'm interested to see. There was I did see a YouTube video. I can't remember who the heck was using it, but they used it and they caught decent sized fish on it. But I don't know. We don't. I mean, down here, it's so hard for us to use like a bait like this.
Yeah, you gotta have open water.
Yeah, it's so grassy.
Grass. Like lip crankbaits, it's too difficult, So I don't know. I'd have to find the right spot to try that, but I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know. I'll have to give it a shot.
And some people do. They fish the open water and a little bit deeper waters and all.
Well, that's the difference here. I said we got a lot of rocky and sandy bottoms,
right?
So our largemouth hang out there a lot.
Matt, Lojo. It wasn't Lojo that I saw that was using it. I can't remember the name of the guy.
I like my women like Lojo.
Franklin said it looked broke.
Yeah, it's broke.
It broke. So
is that a Baroque diamond?
Should we announce the winner of the giveaway?
Spin that wheel, Doc.
Well,
is this the one I was giving frog baits away for?
Yeah, actually, JV.
I gave him some frog baits for you.
Yeah, John gave me 2 frogs, so I'll put those in the giveaway too.
Oh, well, I was going to give a whole set of 4 away, but
okay.
I know, but
well, whatever you want to do.
You can keep the 2 frogs and use them.
Okay, you want to send the winner 4 of them then?
Yeah, just give me the address of whoever wins, and I'll just send them off.
Okay.
I got a whole bunch of stuff to send off on Monday anyhow.
All right, so hold on. Let me grab everything we're giving away here.
Well, the prize pack thickens.
Why did I put this?
The ocean is like that. Well, I don't know how to ocean fish. If I was
I was doing this, I put this so far away. All right, here's everything. I actually threw in another Monster Bass decal, and there's a $10 gift card to monsterbass.com. You can get $10 off your order if you do 25 or more. That's like baits or merch or whatever. So, and then the $25 Bass Pro Shops gift card and all the other stuff that was in here. So, yeah, that's everything in the bag too. I'm giving the bag away, so you got the bait bag.
I actually use one of those bags as my shower bags. Like I travel all the time.
Yeah.
I just use it to put all my shampoo and toothbrush and everything. And it works.
I've got so many of them. They're awesome. They're awesome. I use them for like everything.
I got one right here.
Yeah. I use them for everything. They like, they're great. And it's weird, like, because every now and again, I don't know if you noticed, JB, like, one of the ones I got from them was a little bit of a flimsier bag. Did you get one of those? Like, this is like a flimsier bag that they sent me. And I actually like this one a lot better than the stiffer bags like this one. It seems.
I never got a flimsy one.
Yeah, it seems to hold the bait better. I like that one. I'm hoping that
John.
All I did was laugh. I did not say a word.
I knew what that laugh was. That was my junior high school. The teacher said something kind of dirty laugh. And I'd just be sitting at my desk go,
hey. Rob likes my package.
Underwear? Yeah, see, underwear made me always laugh. I made you say underwear.
All right, so let's do this. Let me share my screen.
Doc. Shiner saying nice package, Doc.
I know. I told him. I said Rob likes my package, which is weird.
Oh, and we decided that instead of Eric Estrada, what did I say? It wasn't the Burt Reynolds look. It was somebody else, wasn't it? Was it Burt Reynolds?
You said Burt Reynolds.
Okay, yeah, back in the day, Burt Reynolds. Yeah. But we were at Burt Reynolds Park, and I was a little high on Burt Love. So
Burt Reynolds was the very first celebrity I ever worked with when I started working in the industry. When I started out as a recording engineer, music producer, and the studio.
Answer the lady, please. She asked, "Was that a pre?" Yes, it was. You had to leave a hashtag on one of his videos.
Yeah. Yep. It ended at 7:00 tonight. So right at 7, I went ahead and dropped everybody's comment in the random comment generator. So
she gave you the question mark. I know what that means. I mean, that was like a.
Yeah. So like what I did, guys, was right at 7:00. I took everybody's comment and.
Whoa!
What?
Cody lives in New Mexico, and he just wrote, "Take me to your leader, prepared to be probed."
No.
Well, Alicia, you're doing another one at 500, aren't you there, Coastal?
What's up, buddy?
You're doing another giveaway at 500, right?
Yeah. Actually, Kenny said he, and I hope he's being serious about it, but like if we do at 500, Kenny and I will take out the winner out on Okeechobee.
That'd be
Go fishing out on Okeechobee.
That's so funny because that drops it down to like a handful of people that could probably do that.
Hey, if not, I'll make sure that 500 giveaway is good. I'll be giving away some good stuff in that one.
See, I'd do that for Donkeyland, and JB would win it like 2 days before he left to come down here. Be like, dang it, I'm already coming.
We'll give away some JV beanie hats, JV bobbleheads.
Yeah, bobbleheads.
No, Henry, that would just be for locals. He's not gonna do airline and hotel, I'm sure. Because if he did, I would enter and I would book a charter from Orlando down to Palm Beach.
I don't know. Kenny mentioned it when we, so we'll see. But yeah, no, I'll definitely do another one when we hit 500.
What up, Wild Man?
Wild Man 307. Hadn't seen you in a while, son.
Wild Man,
he's been playing baseball. I've been watching his Instagram. He's been baseballing it up lately.
Nice. All right, so what I did was like I said, I took everybody's comment right at 7:00. That was the cutoff. I put everybody's comment in the random comment generator that typed in the hashtag that everybody was supposed to type in. Got 47 entries. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that now. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to do this one here. So everybody's comments.
It's going to be Al Outdoors. He always wins.
Everybody's comments in here. I've got everything already in. So I'm going to go ahead and start it. Go ahead and drop the drum roll emoji in the chat. Yeah. all
That's the
that
Wheel
stuff.
of Fortune music.
I don't. Yeah, no. You know what? We're gonna do that. I'm gonna get a little switcher, and we're gonna do that. But all right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's see who wins this thing.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Super
Bass.
Bass. Super Bass. He likes fishing with big worms too. Makes him feel like he'll get a big one. I'm one of the worms. And he said, "Congrats, thank you, Super Bass, appreciate it." So there's our winner, and we've picked our winner. Pretty cool.
Can we call Super Bass McLovin?
McLovin.
McLovin.
Because you know, like Super Bad, that's what it reminds me of the movie Super Bad. It's McLovin.
I'm down with that.
I wish we had like 70s music to play right now.
Oh, look, Yee Yee said he was on at 7. He should have left the thing. No, it was on the giveaway video there, Yee Yee, not this one. Cake time. Whoa, 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 Shiner guy. Tell us more about cake. I like cake.
Is that for
All
the
right,
party for
so
Grace? Maybe
I
it's
don't
gonna
know
be-
if Super Bass is in here right now. If you are, leave a comment. If not, okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna give Super Bass a week to respond to me to claim the giveaway. So
Is he going to have to watch? I know, but he's going to have to watch this to know he won.
yep.
That's why when you enter giveaways, always show up at the live.
Show up. I said it was in the live. Make sure those bell notifications are on so you know. So I'll tell you what. If Super Bass does not respond to me by Friday night at 8 p.m. when we do our live on y'all's channel, then what we'll do is we'll do it again and pick somebody else. So Super Bass, all you got to do is email me at coastalfevertv@gmail.com. And after the live is over, I'll put that down in the description of this video. Email me with your, address, all that info, and, proof of subscription and that it's you for sure. Because last time I did a giveaway, this was funny. I did a giveaway when we hit 300, and I had a guy named Rick Brown win. So Rick immediately responded. I'm talking within 15 minutes of the video being posted, and responded. Really nice comment. Super cool guy, and actually it was pretty close to where I'm at. He was only 20, 30 minutes away from where I live, and responded right back to him, sent him his stuff, and then about 2 weeks later, I see a comment on the video, "Oh, I won," and it was somebody who created a channel with the same name and tried to sit there and say they won the giveaway. So, pretty shady crap. But anyway, so yeah. So hopefully Super Bass is in here or sees this video, gets back to me within the week, emails me with their contact info. I'll get the stuff out to you, and JB, if they get back to me, I'll definitely email you their info so you can get them 4 frogs.
And if he doesn't get back, everybody that wasn't in the giveaway could go back to that giveaway video, go leave their comment right now, and maybe you could win next Friday.
Exactly. Let's do that. Yeah, no, that I can do that. I can watch and see when everybody posted and everything, and so
You'd have to redo it so it would automatically pick it up because you'll have to pick again. So
exactly. So hopefully Super Bass is watching or will watch and picks up their stuff. If not, we'll do it again on Friday.
Wild man, I actually forgot I sent you some decals. That's been a while. Oh, the mail's slow.
Daddy Duck's back. Of course, you're gonna hit 500 quick. You're already at what, 439, 440 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I think at the beginning it was 400 and like I think we were at 441, but I mean when you do a giveaway, you know what happens, and when people don't win, they drop out. So I think we're down to like 438, something like that.
You're at
440.
439 right now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Cranking and yanking says 440. I'm gonna go check.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's going to fluctuate. I mean, that happens when you do a giveaway. You know, you're going to get people who subscribe to the channel just for the giveaway, and then if they don't win, they're going to drop off. And you know what? I'm fine with that. If you just subscribe for a giveaway and we're never going to watch another video, I don't want you here anyway. So, you know, but, you know, hopefully everybody that subscribed found the channel, likes the content, hangs around for all our shenanigans on Friday nights and all the stuff that we do. So if not, hey, no big deal, man. I love doing this stuff. I love hanging out with you guys on Friday nights, doing the fishing videos, getting to meet everybody. It's a lot of fun.
Yee, if you like, he just said Wildman 307. I love your name. Wait till you go check him out.
Oh yeah.
Nobody say nothing. Nobody say nothing. Let him just go find out on his own about Wildman 307.
All right, I'm going to say one thing. Check out the coyote hunting video first.
Yeah.
That's the best introduction to Wildman.
Or his trailer, whatever video, the little short one he made, it kind of tells about him. That's pretty badass.
Oh yeah,
too.
the little trailer one that that Wildman made. That's a cool one too.
No, I didn't know it was Boxy's birthday.
Is it Boxy's
Oh, and
birthday?
I was actually even talking to him today, and he didn't say anything. What a jerk face.
It's his birthday today? Well,
dang it.
you know what? Happy birthday to Boxy. Everybody type in the chat, happy birthday to Boxy. That guy is awesome. He's helped John's channel, my channel. He's an awesome guy. So say happy birthday to Boxy.
I'm messaging him right now and telling him he's a dork for not telling me it was his birthday.
Hang on. If I'm a moderator, I'm going to put him in the corner for that.
Who? Who you putting in the corner?
Just read the comments and see if I can figure out how to be a moderator. I'm going to put him in the corner. You better hope I can't think. Oh, he's a mod too. Dang it.
Who? Reef?
No. Cranking and yanking. See what he wrote? He's talking about people hanging out. He said, personally, I'm just really, really bored. So if he wouldn't have been a moderator already, I was going to put him in the corner.
Boxy's helped a lot of people.
Yeah, Boxy is Mr. And you notice, I love Boxy, but he has a channel and he don't even put out too many videos. He uses everybody else's videos and he's rolling. That's so smart. That is so smart.
Hey, why do you think I do the spin the wheel thing?
Yeah, it just people just bring.
I get 400 people to show up to those things. Just to put their name up on the wheel.
Yeah. Well, some people can get their name picked off that damn cursed wheel.
Oh my God, I'll never forget the first time that John and I jumped in there on your live, JV, and like it kept just skipping John the entire
It still won't do it.
just kept
I joined one not too long ago.
time. And you even made a comment on it, like small water.
Doc, that was the first one. There's been many since then. JV now, if I join, he'll just play my video right off the bat.
It got to the point where I would just start it by playing one of his videos because I was like, we're not going to put him on the wheel. He'll never get chosen.
Yeah, his wheel is cursed. But Al outdoors wins. Him and JV gives it away. Al wins it. I saw where he just won another one. That Living MN one he won.
Charlie Carter, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Oh no, don't be hand slap cranking. Just be glad you're a mod, or you were going to the corner. You were going. And I was gonna laugh. I was gonna horse laugh.
Timeout.
You know the greatest thing about Annika's channel is I'm her only moderator. So I can time out everybody.
She's a pretty talented young lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give this man a shout, and if you will go watch him, and I'd appreciate you telling. I kind of man crushing on this cat. Let me find his channel.
Who's that?
The Christopher Amoroso. See if I can make that. Can you share him, Doc? Well, I don't know. You can't see his name, can you? Hang on. Let me.
Hold up. Hold on. I can do it.
Man, this dude is amazing. I got hooked on him. He plays a 3-string shotgun guitar, and that caught my attention. And then I started looking at his channel, and every day he posts a video where he's singing to donkeys. Sings to donkeys.
Oh, his donkeys love him. They just noodle him and just nudge him. It's so sweet.
Yeah, no.
But he's multi-talented.
I bet. I'm sure Daddy Duck, it's got like the magnet under it or something. But yeah, this is a channel for people to check out, man. This guy he just blows me away.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's very talented. He's beautiful.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll put it up there.
if you play any of it, you play the shotgun shuffle. That's the one that blew me away. We know you are cranking and yanking. That's why I'd put you in the corner just to laugh at you. But you have been getting around. I've been seeing you at other channels being all smoochy smoochy. Oh, he does. And Reef Robber started working YouTube. When I first met him, you never saw him, and now he's everywhere.
That's how I got where I am.
Just hanging out.
John, which one did you want me to share out?
The shotgun shuffle.
People ask me how I did that.
Now, his other videos are a lot cooler. I mean, you know, they're a lot classier, but Shotgun Shuffle is just banging. I mean, it's just a great tune. I know, Yee. That's why we crush it on you, too. Any man that kayak fishes in his big old redneck boots, I'd be scared to death I was going to hit the water and them things pull me to the bottom.
All right.
Talking about me, John. I'm still here. Oh, man crushing.
All right, I just posted that video in the chat for anybody that wants to go check it out.
I'm not talking about you, Mark Larson. Marky Mark, Flava Flav.
Flava Flav?
Yeah, why didn't we come up with Marky Mark?
I know it. But he works in the flavor industry. That's what made me think of Flavor Flav. But yeah, Marky Mark is better because it's such a good vibration.
You ever want to see a good laugh? Go watch the Marky Mark workout video from like back in the early 90s. Oh my gosh, it is so hilarious.
I probably worked out to that.
Anything from Marky Mark in the early 90s is hilarious.
It's such a good vibration. I'm down with some Marky Mark.
Yep.
Dude, we actually got him to come to our high school when I was in high school back in the 90s. He came to our high school and did like some sort. It was like that workout thing. He came to the auditorium and it was, dude, kids were like clowning him and like spitting on him. It was a pretty much joke.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that ain't right, man.
No,
I only know what he would have grown up to be.
That was white rap royalty. No, that was after JB. That was after he was royalty. Doc's talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy Duck. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That was before he was Mark Wahlberg. I can remember when Mark Wahlberg was some dude that had a talk show. Remember, had the name Mark Wahlberg. And then when Marky Mark started using his new regular name, the other Mark Wahlberg just kind of faded out. He kind of did a spinoff from Jerry Springer, but it was the Mark Wahlberg show. But it wasn't Mark Wahlberg.
I don't remember that.
You know who Marky Mark's brother is, though?
New Kids on the Block.
Donnie. And he's married to what, Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah.
Isn't Donnie? Yeah.
And he's the skinny, scary kid from The Sixth Sense that's at the beginning that shoots him. If you ever watch The Sixth Sense, that scary guy in the shower right away at the beginning that shoots him.
He was also in Saw 2 as the detective.
You didn't see that.
No, Saw 2 was actually done by a buddy of mine that I went to college with, Darren Lynn Bausman. And he wrote and directed Saw 2, 3, and 4. Wait, I don't think he directed 4. He wrote it. or he was a
Doc.
consultant on it, or something like that.
Doc, you're going to keep the kids up with all that name dropping. You making all that noise out in the garage.
No, dropping names.
Oh, we done heard what Burt Reynolds, now the guy from Saltu, Marky Mark came to your school.
I didn't go to that though when Marky Mark came to the school.
You were in that.
No. You
were one of the backup dancers.
No, I had baseball practice. I was out of the field. I didn't get to go to it.
Brim Bass and Beyond, do you not know that green jello version of Three Little Pigs? Remember they got sued because they used the name Green Jello and they changed it to Green Jelly.
And they changed it to Green Jelly. Exactly.
Yep. I thought everybody knew that. A couple people were talking about. I'd never heard. I thought everybody knew who Green Jelly was.
Oh my god!
Actually, I actually just finally watched that today, and
freaking Crossbow.
I was so happy to see that you put Green Jelly in there. I was like, I loved that song when I was a teenager.
Oh, how'd you like the way I kept Rambo in it at the end?
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't not keep Rambo in it.
Because JB, you and I are about the same age, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we grew up in the cool generation.
Right?
Late 80s, early 90s.
Okay, see, we raised two daughters that one was born in 90, one was born in 92. So we raised a couple late 90 kids. Dude, I rocked the 80s, son. I had a pair of white leather, these badass shoes, son. Those were some badass shoes.
I thought it was ICP or something. No, that's chicken hunting. Who's going chicken hunting?
I'm going
chicken hunting.
I cut your finger off and stick it in your butt and glue it shut. I can rap a bunch of the old ICP. I know all those songs.
Oh, I'm a juggalo from the old days, but
I never got into them. Oh, yeah. Did you see Joey Jordison passed away? The drummer, the original drummer from Slipknot.
Yep.
That was sad, man.
I was more upset about Dusty Hill.
And
I was sad about that too.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna name drop again. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna name drop again. But when I was working at the recording studio, we worked with a band called Pure Rubbish, and
no, that wasn't it.
And but they were on the Ozfest that year, and I got invited to the Ozfest pre-show party that year, and I can't remember what year it was, but Slipknot was on it, Mudvayne, Taproot, Papa Roach. There's a whole bunch of bands that were on that particular Ozfest, and we got invited to the Ozfest pre-show party when they were down here in West Palm Beach, and that was a respectable street down on Clematis. So we go there. And I meet the guys from Pure Rubbish, and we go in. It's me and two of my buddies. So we go in, and we meet them, and they introduce us to Mick, who's one of the guitar players for Slipknot. Yep. Super cool guy. Buys us a couple beers. We hang out with them. He brings us over to their table where we meet Joey and Corey, the lead singer from Slipknot. So we're sitting there at the table with them, and then the guys from, I don't know if you remember this band from the 80s called Deicide. Do you guys remember that metal band from the 80s called Deicide? No? Well, those guys so, and I'd never heard of them either. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, great. Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, cool. But got to hang out with Joey and Corey and Mick from Slipknot that entire night. And I remember, like, we were talking about that night because I was in a band. I was still in the band at that time. I was still, doing the whole, trying to be a rock star thing. Mm-hmm. And we were talking, and we had just fired our drummer that night. And Joey got to talking to us about, finding the right drummer. And he's like, you got to find somebody that's going to be able to, sit there and keep a rhythm and da-da-da. And he starts doing this. And we were in this booth. That's raised up off the floor. So it's hollow. And Joey starts doing this with his feet. And it was like one of the most amazing like my mind was blown.
His feet are fast.
The way that he could move his feet. And this was on just a freaking raised up freaking booth. And like it sounded like the best goddamn double freaking bass drum you've ever heard in your life. And I was blown away. Nicest guy in the world, and it's just it's a shame that he's gone now. But I mean, he was one of the nicest guys I've ever met in the music industry, and it was such a cool thing to get to hang out with them that night. I got a lot of stories from that night. I won't get into them right now because we only got a half hour left. But but yeah, no, it's a shame that he passed away.
I saw Slipknot in concert many times, and just watching his
Jason
feet. I mean, I can't believe somebody's feet can move that fast.
It was.
He had to be like a super sprinter in high school or something.
It defied the laws of science, just how fast they went. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. All right,
I have it, Matt, but I like the Foo Fighters and the Bee Gees, so I'm sure that was good.
The Foo Fighters, Bee Gees cover. Oh, no, I haven't. I like the Foo Fighters, but
is the emphasis on Foo?
Is the emphasis on Foo or is it on Fighter? Foo Fighter. You know what we're talking about, JV?
Foo Fighters?
Have you ever seen that?
Foo Fighters SNL, Saturday Night Live.
Tell that story, John, with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, Dave Grohl tells the story when Christopher Walken was hosting SNL. He came backstage and says, "Okay, guys, when I say your name, is the emphasis on Foo or is it on Fighter?" And old Dave goes, Fighter, because they knew what was going to happen. And, Christopher Walken goes out there and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Foo Fighters."
He was going to say like that anyhow.
Well, he would have put it at the beginning. He would have, if he'd have said on Foo, he'd have went Foo Fighters. But it was Foo Fighters. So now anytime we hear a two-part word, I always ask Doc, is the emphasis on we're or sinking? We're sinking. Oh,
you should hear it. Like, I have to, like, when we go through our footage and stuff when we're out together, it's like, is the emphasis on swim or bait? Swim bait.
Oh, Doc, the douches on the damn Sea-Doos after we dropped you off.
Yeah.
I mean, they were coming into our casting. Right,
close.
As close as we could cast, Sea-Doos are going, "Rrr," and it's like a grandpa that's got their the grandma and grandpa had a little kid on the front, and they were just right there where the fish attacked the bait in that little shallow sandbar.
Oh, back in there?
Dude, they were going round and round, right on top of where that fish did that.
But it was high.
Is it like, I don't know, guys like that are still here, hanging out? Please tell me, is it a rule that you have to be a douche to ride a jet ski or a wave runner? Like, is it a rule?
Well, I used to have 3 of them, and I think it is a rule because as soon as I get on it, the first thing I want to do is piss somebody else off.
Okay. All right.
It's like,
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
I need to get as close to somebody else and spray them with water as much as possible.
I gotta call BS. I gotta call BS on Daddy Duck. He said he remembers when Dylan went electric. Okay, me and Daddy Duck are the same age, and I think that was I was too young to know that. So I call BS, Daddy Duck.
Cranking and yanking, I loved all those. I used to have a foot-tall green mohawk, piercings everywhere. I wore a leather jacket. I know all those 90s heavy metal bands, every last one of them.
Cranking and yanking said his daughter was and is a Slipknot fan. All he heard in the car was going somewhere, play Slipknot, Daddy, and he said no.
I remember when Slipknot first started. I'm just not that far away from. They used to travel all around here.
Yeah, because they never
used to wear the masks at first.
Yeah, they're from Des Moines.
Yep. Elvis, mud boats don't bother me, dude. And I'll be honest, I'd like to have an airboat, but them damn things are loud.
Yeah, they are.
You're trying to fish, and they're just everywhere here, and they're just, especially the charter one's got like 20 people on it, and that one's got dual. fucking 500 seats, whatever motors on the back. Sorry. But they shake the reeds when they go by. I mean, it's.
Yep. Do you see what Matt put, Daddy Duck?
I'm done. Okay, first thing we know, Daddy Duck is not dieting. Okay, there again, I call BS on that one too.
Well, Matt, John's calling you out tonight. This has turned into a giveaway winner announced, and now it's just calling you out.
Yes, Wild Man, Daddy Duck does remember the world becoming electric. Yeah, he remembers when they invented that.
I remember Thomas Edison. Actually, wasn't it Tesla that discovered electricity first?
No, he figured out how to get it from the air.
Tesla for all you young kids.
No, he figured out how to get it from he built the Tesla coil. It kind of sucked the power, but he didn't invent electricity. He just learned how to wrap it up.
Let's just say Matt was around when God said, "Let there be light." Matt was like, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
That's Lindia in the morning. We get up to go fishing. I have to buy. Now, here's our morning. No lights. I'm cussing because I'm bam, goddamn, bam. So I turn the light on, and he's like, get the light off. So I turn the lights off. And then we have to keep the light off in the other part of the house. Like, why do we have to keep this light off? I don't want you to wake up my birds.
Don't bother my birds.
Next word you might is FM birds, but no, I learned that. But yeah, we got to be quiet for the little birds. But then you wake them up at like 4 in the morning there, and they're
That's why I don't have birds.
I often wonder what goes on at your house when we're getting ready to go fishing in the morning, and now I know.
Like the other morning, we was running late, dude. I was trying to get the last few things done, and the only place it's raining in Florida is on north end of Okeechobee, and it was pouring.
Right on top of our house.
Yes, your cousin said he discovered AC electricity.
Okay. See, I knew it was something like that.
I think Tesla was like the evil one. No, or was it the other way around? I can't remember. One of them was evil.
And Angus Young
shock animals to prove that his electricity thing worked.
And Angus Young discovered DC electricity.
I wanted to tell Cousin Elvis I went and saw Kiss, Foghat, and Montrose. And I also went and saw Alice Cooper in concert.
That's back in the day.
Yeah, he's talking about them too.
Oh.
You ever seen him in concert?
Out of all those, Foghat would have been my favorite. I love Foghat.
Oh, I've seen.
Alice Cooper's actually, Arizona now. He's out there near Charlie and Melissa.
Yeah, he's out there with Johnny Depp being the Hollywood vampires or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I go build my coffee. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, Yee Yee's rolling out. He told everybody to keep it Yee Yee out there. So Yee Yee,
Yee Yee,
Yee Yee.
My next fishing video. What?
Wait a minute, wait. Is the emphasis on Yee or is it on Yee?
On my next fishing video, which won't be the next one that comes out, but the next one I shoot, when I catch a fish, first thing I'm gonna do is go yee.
And John, when we go out the next time, we'll be like, "This fish is brought to you by Yee Yee."
Yeah, the emphasis is on the second Yee. The last one.
The first Yee.
No, Yee Yee said it's on the last one, so it's Yee Yee.
Yee Yee. Yee, thank you for stopping in, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, here you go. Brent Bass and Beyond bringing up No Show Jones and Tammy Wynette because he stopped loving her today. He stopped loving her today. So Cranky and Yankin went and saw. He went and saw Alice Cooper with his wife. Got his wife mad.
Not happy. I went anyway.
Yeah, Brent Bass and Beyond. I listen to everything too. I mean, I'm country to. Or you can watch our videos. You can kind of tell. I'm pretty much. It don't matter.
I like. I'll listen to everything. I can't listen to today's hip hop.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a big no.
Can't. Today's hip hop is garbage.
Oh, Earl, I don't have to stick to fishing. I'm multi-talented. Wait a minute. I remember seeing Bleeding Through and Job for a Cowboy. I saw some cowboys. I saw some cowboys working cows yesterday.
Kyle's talking about some metal bands.
Oh, I'm sure. I wish your buddy was in here. We could talk about some aluminum knot eye.
Hold on, what was that? Was that?
He started putting me down for my rap, that Lonesome Knot Eye guy. So I backtracked his channel and he was in some band, Aluminum Knot Eye.
Yeah, you were, what live was that in?
Yours. We were playing one of the clip that I started where I made the rap song, the Small Waters rap song. And he started busting my chops on my rapping, and then I trailed him up. He was a lame Aluminum Knot Eye singer.
Aluminum Knot Eye, yeah. Actually, Kyle, I think that was up your way. I think wasn't he from Ohio? Somewhere in that area? Am I wrong?
Daddy Duck, pull up the back of your pants. You saying that, I know your pants are showing your butt. Oh, wild man, talking about country died. Is he going to do like that other 13-year-old gentleman and talk about back in the day? Something about a 13-year-old talking about back in the day just gets me.
No, listen. I don't care how old Wild Man is. He's 100% right. Have you listened to country music on the radio? It's pop. It's like pop rap country. It's garbage.
Yeah, but what about the Rednecker song I just played by, what's his name? My Town's Log. That's not a bad song, and that's new.
No. There's still some out there, but the stuff that you hear on country radio right now is 100% garbage.
Oh, okay.
That's why I love Billy Dean. All these people that don't like the country music, get on the internet every morning from 7:30 to 11, especially Friday. Listen to Billy Dean on WOKC. He plays, what's it on the sticker? It says Hank, Merle, Waylon. It's something the top 5.
Yeah. Chris
LeDoux. Chris
Right,
LeDoux
man.
sings that song, wait a minute, about a cowboy's hat. They're in a bar and the biker tries to knock off the cowboy's hat. Am I not correct? Something about that. If you love that hat like I love my hat. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, JB.
You're in trouble, JV.
JB, you're in trouble. Amanda's in here. Hey, Amanda.
What? Did I hear I'm letting my dog out real quick. What did I hear?
Matt says he does like him some hip hop. And that's what they call it. I can't get into it, Matt. I'm not a fan of like the Kane Brown and like even Florida Georgia line. I can't.
Now, who's the young guy?
Ryan Upchurch is good. And Adam. What is Adam's name? Adam something.
Who's the YouTube kid that just got famous for hip hop? It's Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah, he's been around forever though.
Oh,
Upchurch
forever.
He's like 20. He's only like 20 years old. He ain't been around forever.
He's been out for like 5 years already.
Oh, okay, that's forever. Yeah.
And then they got those guys, Dan and Shay. Dude, that's like Backstreet Boys country. Like, let's just be honest. That's Backstreet Boys country. That's all that is.
I gotta let my dog back in. I'll be right back.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Nope.
No, Amanda, we really didn't mean he was in trouble. We were just picking that his lady friend had arrived.
We're just giving him crap.
You don't need it, man.
You're right. You're right, Cousin Elvis. Who cares?
Who cares? Yes, Hank Jr. and Senior and Junior. Is that Jake? Is that you, Jake, or is that Jay at Big Nail Bunch?
No, I think it's Jake.
I'm sure it's Jake.
Let us know, Jake, if it's you, just by saying Grody.
Yes, Mark Larson. I've been around forever. Yeah, ever and a day. I can't be young and pretty like you, Mr. Larson, but I'm trying.
By the way, Jake, I finally fixed that backlash you gave my reel. I literally had to cut the whole thing out. It was all the way to the bottom. It was
it really
that bad? Oh my gosh.
Now, Daddy Duck, are you talking about radio playable David Allen Coe, or are we talking about David Allen Coe?
Yeah, we're talking about David Allen Coe, the stuff they won't even allow on YouTube.
You know, if we're going to be singing about the pillowcases or anything like that.
There. Oh, it is Jay.
Oh.
Well, what up, Jay?
Jay.
It is Jay. He said he dropped Jake off at the fair.
Well. Yeah, Daddy Duck got here 3 days before me. Is it David Allen or Coe?
Is the emphasis on David Allen or Coe?
I would say Allen. David Allen Coe.
Do it with the emphasis on Coe.
Yes, Daddy Duck. Some of the pillowcase songs and all from David Allen Coe are pretty good. I can't believe I kissed the mouth.
Oh, Amanda's here. Hi, honey.
Yeah, that's why we said you were in trouble.
And that's why she's done kind of scolded us for saying you missed it all.
Welcome to the show.
So when you gonna do the giveaway, Doc?
Wait, hold on, John. Maybe and Lydia just do the sigh in stereo. They both just went. I want to go. Like, hold on. Let me see what time we got here. I want to go back. Look. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go back and look at the replay and see what happened.
Well, Doc, it was because you turned your head just right, and the light glittered in the middle in your eye, and it just took our breath away.
It always does, doesn't it?
See you, Backwoods. Let's sigh for Backwoods.
All right, Kyle. I'll talk to you soon, bud.
Is that his name, Kyle?
Yeah.
Good night, Kyle. Now that you said that, I want to say, hey, folks, Kyle here. Dark 30 Outdoors, it's Kyle here. Wait a minute, strip off 75 feet of line and put on tape and reel the line back on. You won't have that again. What is he not having?
He's talking about the backlash.
I didn't do it. Jay's son did that. It was like the worst backlash I had ever seen in my life.
And then he tried to act like he did it on purpose, and you know he didn't.
Well, you saw the shame in his eyes on that video. He wouldn't even look at the camera.
Too bad he wasn't wearing those glasses that he was wearing the last one. Those things, like, oh my gosh, those, what are they called? Vipers? Those new glasses, like, dude, a ton of my students are wearing those glasses, and it reminds me of, like, the big Oakleys, like, back in the 90s, JB, like, when we were growing up, like, those big Oakleys that guys used to wear.
You know, the one fashion trend I never really understood was, like, the big, they had, like, the big ski goggles, and, like, everybody in California was wearing those things. It's like, where are you skiing at? You're in L.A.
Yeah, right?
You mean, are you talking about, like, Macho Man Randy Savage glasses? Those look like goggles.
Yeah.
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
Mama, do you know you have those on upside down?
Go Sports.
Yeah. You people are funny. Hang on, I'm going to try to share this since I don't think Doc ever did it.
What? I shared what?
I shared it.
No, the Christopher thing we were talking about.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Oh, did you? I bet.
Yeah, he shared it.
A while ago. The emphasis on wow? Oh, wow.
It's to keep the smoke out of their eyes. Yeah, that's true. The state is either always on fire, never has any rain, mudslides, and earthquakes.
Right?
I was
Reef Roberts just talking about the weed smoke, he says.
No, that's Colorado. You ever been to Colorado?
Colorado.
You just get high walking through.
Uh,
It's not Denver. What's that other town?
JV, we live in South Florida. Come on. It's pretty smoky down this way as well. Yeah, Wahoo McDaniel, Ricky Steamboat, Dusty Rose, The American Dream.
Oh yeah,
Dusty Rose.
You can find a lot of those old matches on YouTube. I watch a lot of those actually. Actually, one of my favorite things to watch is the old guy from WCW who used to call the fights. Oh, what's his name?
Oh, Gene.
No, not Gene Okerlund. That was WW. Well, he did go to WCW, but this guy was WCW like the whole time. Oh, he's fat.
Yeah, he had a daughter that wrestled too.
No, you're thinking of Jim Cornette. No,
Yeah.
not Jim Cornette, McMahon.
Yeah.
You're not talking about Vince McMahon.
No, I'm talking. He was an announcer guy. Oh my gosh.
I remember like Daddy Duck does when wrestling was NWA. And we ain't talking about
it wasn't Jerry, the one that was
Lawler.
No,
Not
he was
Jerry
a wrestler.
Remember Jerry Lawler got into it with Lodcut. What's his real name? The comedian. They got in the fight on David Letterman. He played Lotka on Taxi. He said Bill Watts.
Andy
Tony Schiavone. That's who I was thinking of.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman.
Tony
Very
Schiavone.
hard.
Actually, it's one of the few things I have on YouTube that I listen to in my cars. He's got a podcast that also on YouTube. And he talks about like the old, because he was back when NWA, that's where he started. Before NWA turned to WCW.
We understand, Amanda, y'all have kangaroo wrestling, so you don't know who we're talking about. That's what she wrote. I have no clue who any of you are talking about.
You know who Macho Man Randy Savage is. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Or Hulk Hogan, make a video of me on the balcony.
Brother. Actually, that's going to be our first video, Amanda. You're going to dress up as Macho Man, and I'm going to dress up as Hulk Hogan, and we're going to go out fishing.
That would be great.
That's YouTube gold right there.
And you have to talk like that. I can hear Amanda all day going, "Oh, JD, we got a catch one.
That's a huge catfish.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. We got this."
Get that JV frog.
Like our next video, I'm gonna do Tony Little. We have a gazelle, one of those workout gazelles. I'm gonna do the Tony Little
We
gazelle.
talked about this.
Yeah.
You can do it. All I gotta do is tease up my ponytail, put on a pair of short shorts and some knee-high socks, and it's on.
You need to get it on the front of your boat somehow and have a rod on each thing.
Yeah.
As you go back,
Oh
put
my
like
God,
a
I'm
JV,
doing it.
put like a top water on it, so you just kind of work it back.
Yeah,
and
there
forth.
you go.
Just-
There you go. I'll just strap it on the front. That'll work.
Let's do it. Next time we go to Donkeyland, that's what's gonna happen. I'll put that thing in the bed of my truck and we'll head out there. We'll load her on the front of the boat.
Dude, we live on Oka. I live on Oka.
Lindy is looking right now like that's not happening. We're fishing.
We live on Okeechobee. I'm not driving an hour and a half with the gazelle. I'm gonna go out here behind the little ramp right down the road and do it. I'm not putting
All
that
right,
much into
we'll do it there then.
Yeah.
On the pontoon boat when we're crappie fishing.
Leaping Lonnie
in
Puffer.
the house.
Okay, well, let's add some Nitro Circus to it then. Let's strap it down and let Lindy get me up on a plane while I'm doing the.
Al, thanks for stopping in, man.
Doc, wait a minute, Doc. Can you picture that video? You on shore filming, Lindy, you're coming down through there in the boat, and me up on the back. I mean, 50 miles an hour.
That would actually be classic.
That will be. And we can talk about how it adds horsepower. She could get like 2 extra horsepower. I'm telling you, the gazelle is right here beside me. That's going to happen. And if Al Blades will share it, then it'll go viral, and we'll get to be 300,000 subscribers.
Oh
How
man,
did the channel
If
take
fif-
off so fast? Well, we did a gazelle video,
Dude,
that's
at
the
50
kind of
miles-
thing that you have to do though if you want to go find it.
right?
At 50 miles an hour with my hair flying, it'll look awful Tony Littleish. I'll put on like the hat he wears and all this.
What's gonna be funny is when I come back off and he goes,
No, it'll probably do like the pirate ship at Disney World. I'll go all the way around. Wait a minute. Daddy Duck laughing so
Matt
hard
got
he
hit with a
farted.
book because he farted so hard.
But that'll work, man. We're gonna do that. It'll fit perfect up in the bow of the boat. And I can
All
strap
right,
it.
when we doing it? When
I'll
we
help,
recording
man.
that video?
I just need you to stand on shore and film it.
That's fine. Just let me know.
And we need to, hey, we'll
Okay,
have to
hey,
do it.
Listen, I'll take work off. I'll just tell him I got
Dude.
something to do.
Dude, we'll do it down on the river in front of Okatani, like on a Saturday where it's just crowded. Just crowded.
We should do it when it's like crappie season, when all those snowbirds are out there and they're like,
Oh,
"What is going on?"
Oh,
Come
I just
down.
got this
Wait a minute.
picture in my head.
Wait a minute, I gotta turn my hat backwards.
And John's just like a spinning wheel. Ponytail flipping in the air.
And the whole time I'm going to be going, oh shit, Lindia.
And I'll just be sitting there for the bait. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, Al, thanks for dropping by.
good night.
But hey, wait a minute, though. You think about it. When she hits the gas, it's automatically going to swing me back. So I'm going to have, that's going to be cool. We're going to figure out the logistics of this.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I'll tell you what. I want to be on the boat when this happens, so I'll get the footage on the boat. I'll get somebody.
We'll tripod it.
Shore. I'll find a cameraman to be on shore so we can get this from multiple angles.
Gary Brown loves to sit at
Gary Brown sits down there all the time.
All right, so I'll get Gary a camera. So we're going to get this from multiple angles. Stay tuned in November. It's coming up.
Oh
Yeah,
my
well,
gosh.
we may not even wait that long for the first trial run, but we will come down through all them snowbirds because they're not going to know. And I swear I'll wear a tank top and short shorts. Wait a minute, a belly tank top and short shorts.
All right, listen.
Yeah, men in tights.
Hold on.
We're
We
men.
got 5 minutes
in
left
tights.
in the live tonight. This is going to live on YouTube forever. So it's going to happen. It
We
may-
all.
For all of you that are still here, still watching, number one, we appreciate you hanging out all night. Number two, make sure you watch for this video because we are going to make this happen.
Oh yes, Amanda. I will rock the Daisy Dukes as long as the bow and loop don't fall out. Because if Bo falls out, wait a minute. Because if Bo falls out, first thing he's going to do is going to be, yeah.
Everybody breathe. Everybody
All right,
take a
now we
moment,
know.
breathe, gather yourselves.
So now you know when I tell somebody, won't you come Roscoe Coltrane these Duke boys, you know what I'm talking about. Lindy will be driving the boat and all she'll say is them damn Dukes. Oh, Crackett's still bored. I wish I could put him in the corner.
Oh man, I need
Wait
a
a minute,
cigarette
look.
and a pie.
Wait a
That's what I
minute,
need
Grim.
right now.
and some more cherries.
No more cherries. Oh.
Hey, yeah, if we keep him laughing, he might be popping cherries.
I might pull a Matt here in a second.
Hey, you see what Matt wrote? Bo falls out and Luke yells, yee yee!
That's it. Yee yee.
If you guys aren't subscribed to all of these channels, you need to, because we do this every Friday night. And
Dude, y'all just got me wanting to get a Sharpie and put yee on one butt cheek and yee on the other one. Got yee.
No, you got to wear, in that video, you got to wear biker shorts that have a yee and a yee on each butt cheek.
Oh, like juicy. Yeah, like the juicy shorts.
It's going to keep going. Yee, 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 yee.
JV.
Yee.
Hey, that's your $1 million idea. That just beats your damn Beanie Baby hat. It's JV Yee Yee stretch pants. They could be, wait a minute, they could be JVV Yee Yees.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Y'all are too much.
Now, isn't this a fishing channel?
I thought it was.
We're talking about being out on the water on boats.
That's true. We are doing this on a boat.
Oh, hey, I'm back to the Gazelle. You know what I'm going to yell every pontoon we go by? I'll just go, you can do it. You can do it. And with a couple yee yees thrown in there.
Now they're gonna see it. They're gonna see it written on your butt cheeks. We're gonna get yee like 30,000 subscribers just driving down the. River.
Okay, Lindy will have to wear a GoPro because she's gonna have the view driving the boat. That's just gonna be all up my yee yee.
Yep.
Except Lindy's a little dyslexic, so it'll be E. Starting to think this live is coming from Denver.
That's the sad thing. None of us are under the influence of anything.
Right? I love Cousin Elvis. Every time, like, his
Speak
stories
for yourself, JV.
videos are just. If you've ever watched Crankin' Yankin's videos and you listen to his stories, they will. God dang, he is funny.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Dude, and he thinks he's twice as funny as he is. That's what. Like I said, he's funny, but he thinks he's damn funny. I mean, it's great. I love it. And Cranky, we didn't talk about it the other week, but I did see it. Say you're coming to Florida in November, I believe.
November, right.
We never got back to talking about it, but I did see. I just looked up and read Daddy Duck's thing again about Bo falls out and Luke yells yee, and it just cracked me up. That may be the comment of the night.
Can we mark that as the comment? Is there an option?
You can
bring it up at least. Bring it up on the screen. That's comment of the night.
You can click on it on the YouTube side and pin it to the top of the chat.
No, but like, can we just? Is there like a thing where you can make it like comment of the night? Like
you can pin it. I think somehow, man.
Yeah, then anybody that goes back watching it, it'll be the first thing everybody sees is.
I'm gonna make sure that happens.
The frog story had to make you laugh. Yeah. Oh, Cranky. The next day in the boat, Lindy, we're driving to go fishing, and Lindy gets to say, she goes, "Did you see cousin Elvis's frog story?" She was about to cry in the boat trying to tell the frog story that I had already seen.
Did you see it, Coastal?
Dude, have you seen this, like, the frog under the house?
And I told him, I said, stories make me die every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then knowing he lives in Louisiana under the house is even, I mean, that'd be like me going, no. That's what skinny daughters' boyfriends are for and stuff, is to get under there. or tweak your neighbors. Tell them there's a rock in the back of it. Go back there, get that. I buried some mess. I buried mess somewhere under there a couple of years ago. Well, I'm going in. Speaking of which, we think our neighbors are up to something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it. I don't care. The crazy damn jackwagon next door. They had some kind of something going on last night. We didn't miss it. But these two fellas were out there this morning picking up stuff out of the driveway that you could tell was tiny. I mean, one did it, and then the other one got out of the car. Then they backed the car up and started getting stuff that was under it. So they were either picking up spilled things, or they was getting them little bitty rocks, or I don't know what. But they were like little birds out there picking up pieces, and they hauled ass.
But they
That
were
sounds like a
also
method.
on car, so they could have been picking up car pieces.
They could have, yeah, but they'd have lost a bunch of little car pieces. But anyway, I don't know. It sounds to me like they spilled their meth bag last night in the dark and came back this morning to look a little better.
That's his wild imagination.
Okay. My first thing is that he's a serial killer and he goes out in that back. So yeah, dude's weird, son.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one you told me about?
Yeah, Jack Wagon. They built a big high fence around his house, and he has like a panel truck and a white van, and then he has a little BMW that he only takes out like every 3 weeks at night for a couple hours and comes back. That's his hunting car. He goes out and picks them up in the Beamer, stores them in the van. Yeah, he's a damn serial killer.
JB doesn't know the whole backstory about this. Like John
About
told
the neighbor.
me this. Go ahead.
We'll save that. That's one we'll tell when JB come visit.
I was going to say, when I come to your house, can I just pitch a tent in the backyard or something like that? But never mind.
We got, dude, we have a guest room, JB. We got a guest room. We got to sleep with the skeeters. I know. And you're not pitching any tents at my house. Just saying. Or any that I can tell got pitched. How about that? You can pitch it all you want. Don't let me see your tent site.
He doesn't. Hey, he doesn't want to see your Bo and Luke Duke.
That's right. Hey, I just had Batty here for a week. That room, who knows what's been, you're on your own back there.
Oh, man. We need to end this live. I'm going to die.
Well, how about we end it because it's past 10 o'clock.
Okay, let me end it with one little taste for JB. The story I want to tell you about our neighbors is how I killed the neighbor the first couple of weeks we lived here.
Oh,
remember that?
That's
the start.
This is a good long story, and it's really good. Hold on.
I'm not telling it. That's all I'm telling him is I'll tell him the story about me killing my neighbor. That's how you become known in your neighborhood.
Oh wait,
save it for next Friday.
I was gonna
That's a stay tuned.
Yeah.
I was gonna go fill up my water. I thought you were gonna tell a story.
Oh no. That's just a little teaser there that I actually killed the neighbor.
We don't have time for that.
He did.
Yeah, I did. That's straight up. So
he did.
Tweakers and hoodlums do not bother back here. They go around this into the hood now.
It's a great story, and we'll visit that one next week.
But everybody, thanks for coming. Congratulations to Super Bass. Oh, wow, man, I forgot you were in here. Dang it. Sorry. Tell your dad I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, Wild Man and Wild Man's parents.
He don't even know who Bo and Luke are, so all that hadn't even been funny to him.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure he knows who Bo and Luke are.
And
I'm sure he knows who Bo and Luke Duke are.
I have a funny suspicion that Mark J. Larson is just glad we didn't get started on him tonight. He kept quiet in the back. All right, Matt, y'all have a good week. Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. Appreciate the support. And, Super Bass, make sure you get a hold of me, coastalfevertv@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you within the week, we'll do it again on John and Lydia's channel next week. JB, thanks for jumping in, man. Had a good time.
JB.
Really appreciate it. John and Lydia, appreciate y'all.
Everybody that is bored like Cousin Elvis, go make a fake YouTube channel as Super Bass and go hit Doc up for the prizes.
There you go.
Tomorrow he'll get like 15 people saying, I won.
I won.
Oh, man, I just now noticed the SWC looks like it was written on my shirt.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, matches.
Nice.
Matches, cool.
All right.
You.
Later, all. See you, JB.
See ya.
All right,
Call me,
guys.
Doc.
Good night. Take care. Have a great weekend.